What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. You saw the title. You already know we are already experiencing problems out of our brand new 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack EV. I got a notification on my phone. I decided we better pick up a camera and see what's going on. So here we go. I don't think I've driven this car more than maybe 100 miles. And here's the kicker. I love the car. All right, I'm actually preparing. I'm trying to put miles on it before I do an official review video, my thoughts. Like, I really want to get some miles run down on this thing so I can give everybody my honest opinion. But so far, I've absolutely loved the car. This thing it's a blast to drive. People stop and talk to me about it. People want me to rev the fake exhaust. People love it. My Amazon driver stopped and took a picture with it. Then I had a UPS driver come in here, had me sign for a package while I was building these bikes, and he couldn't stop talking about it. Everybody's like, dude, I've heard about them, but I've never seen one. Today, I'm going to show you something. You see my car is on charge, right? Normal. Now let's open up my app here for this is the RAM app, and this is where all the information on the car is. You'll notice the battery, it's in red. It says charge to 100%, but then it says error. Oh boy, error. So you go to vehicle health report, you scroll down and it says service electric system. So you'll see here that it says electric vehicle service electric system. It says electric system failure. Your vehicle is indicating the system is inoperable or limited. Schedule service with your authorized dealership for an inspection ASAP. Come on now. Come on, man. Please. Seriously. I've already started really just enjoying and falling in love with this car. I can't believe this is happening. So let's take a look at the interior. Immediately when I opened the door, I got a message on the dash. And it said, it's gone now. The message is gone. So there's a plug over here. This green plug was red, and a message popped up right here. I'll put it on the screen that said service electrical system. Now it seems to be fine. And now this is working again. Very strange, because you just saw these lights were all off and it was doing nothing. So real quick, let's pull up the app here and let's see if we can refresh this this battery health and see if it turns green now. It takes a second. It says charge status updated, and it takes a minute, and then it should turn green. Either that or we're still going to be sitting here with an error. Looks like we're still sitting here at 100% with an error. That battery is supposed to be green. So obviously something is going on here. Oh, nope, there it is. Bingo. It says 99% and it's charging, less than 5 minutes left. Okay, so let's open this door again. Let's see is everything okay? Yeah. See, it was at 100%, and now mysteriously it's at 99%, which is fine. I mean, 1% is not going to make or break anything with this car. That's just, it's strange, is what I'm trying to say. I need to get this thing cleaned up. It's absolutely filthy. I'm going to let it sit here and do its thing for a minute, and then I think we'll take it out and make sure we can drive it, because right now I'm very confused. It says there's an electrical system failure in my app. It said there was an electrical system failure on the dash, and now mysteriously it seems to be fine, and I did absolutely nothing. So the car is currently sitting at 635 miles. I bought it with 525 miles, so I have driven literally 110 miles. I've had this car for like 3 days, driven it 110 miles, and I'm already getting electrical system errors in the mornings. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys did warn me that this was going to be an absolute nightmare and a disaster. And I really didn't think it would, because one of the guys over at David Stanley was actually driving this. and he's had no problems with it at all. So it makes me wonder what the hell is going on here. Okay, do I have some kind of bad luck? Is there some kind of bad juju that's attached to me? I just don't get it, because he told me he knew this was a good car because he'd been driving it and he hadn't had any problems with it. I guess the only thing that I don't know is maybe he doesn't have a home charger. Maybe he wasn't charging it at home, so he never got to experience this issue. Interesting. Well, anyway, I guess we'll come back here in a few minutes and we'll take her for a test drive and cross our fingers that it's actually going to drive. Now, some of you may have noticed the old Escalade sitting over here, man. This thing's a trooper. This has been my daily driver, even though I've got the Scat Pack over here. You know, obviously 100 miles. You guys know I put a lot of miles on cars. I just haven't been driving it, and it's not because I don't like it. I told you I absolutely love the car. I really do. This car is an absolute blast to drive. But Nick, and he is like 6'3", he actually fits well into the back. But let's be real, even though the kid can fit into the back seat, it's awkward. You know what I mean? It's awkward for someone 6'3" you have to pull the strap, you have to push this up, then you gotta wait. There you go. But look at all the room there is. I mean, literally so much room to climb in here. He fits in this car, doesn't hit his head or anything. He fits great in the car, but truthfully, it's an extra step having to flip it up and then you have to wait for it to come back. It's not a big deal, but it's just an extra step, and truthfully, we don't really want to do that. So typically, we just hop in the old Escalade here, the 261,000 mile. That's right, I've put miles on the old girl, man. 261,000 miles on this old 2005 Cadillac Escalade EXT. We've got her loaded down pretty good because I've got boxes in the back. I've got boxes back here. I'm about to haul all of this stuff down to AAR so we can burn it. This has been a great truck. In fact, it's been so great that I'm actually buying another one, sort of. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. The auction is tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, guys. There may be a road trip coming up, possibly, with Monkey Wrench Mike, where we try to go to St. Louis and pick up something that I bought on a red light. It doesn't even say that it drives, like nothing. It's about as risky as it gets. Not only is it a red light, but literally where it says runs and drives, it says nothing. So, and I'm probably going to pay a little bit of money for, but I think you guys are going to like it. And if we go up there, I'm trying to decide, assuming this thing is going to drive today, should we take this and see what the charging infrastructure is like today, or should we take the BMW i3 that I've been talking about taking to Indiana for the longest time? I'll be honest with you, I'm a little more inclined to take this. I think this would be more entertaining, more fun to find out what kind of range do you really get, you know, when you're on a road trip on the highway. What are the chargers like these days? I don't know. We've always had Teslas, and we've always used the Tesla supercharging network on road trips. So unfortunately, it looks like Dodge is not part of that new Tesla program where you can just plug in any brand of car to a Tesla supercharger. So we're going to be stuck using the car's navigation, finding these EV Go's and Electrify Americas and charge points and all that good stuff. Now, one of the good things about this car is it came with $600 in credits, and they work at several locations. ChargePoint is one of them, and that's a big one. Then we've got that free to move chargers. Several of those chargers, especially if you can find them at Dodge dealerships, Jeep, Rams, those are like free for owners of these cars. So you could technically drive almost anywhere for nothing if you can find the right chargers along your route. If not, you got $600 in charging credits. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to last a long time. For me, I mean, I don't know, but for most people, I think $600 in charging credits will last quite a while. All right, guys, let's see if this thing is done charging yet. No, not yet. I want that extra 1%. and we're going to get on the road. While we're waiting, I thought I'd come over here and just take a look at my garden. She was looking a little rough, man. I came out here yesterday and started trying to do a little work. My rose bushes had fallen over and they were like growing this way. So I had to buy some of these trellises, and unfortunately the ground is so soft and the rose bushes were growing out so far this way, the stress is actually pulling the trellises forward. Take a look at that. But I do have some beautiful, beautiful roses growing in here. And Nick and I actually did this together. We worked really hard on this beautiful garden. Not everything is bloomed yet. Some of it is, you know, it's been battered by the severe weather we had. We've got some absolutely gorgeous roses blooming out here. We got a few little flowers growing down there. I had a couple other things that were planted here. They died. Unfortunately, they didn't come back, so we're going to have to, you know, plant something else. I mean, look at these beautiful flowers, man. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm no green thumb by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, the rose bush is a little pissed off at me right now because they're both used to growing out this way, and now they're being forced up. So it'll take a little while for these things to come back around. But the blooms on these things are just incredibly intricate and just absolutely gorgeous. I love these flowers. All right, let's get back to the car. I have faith in it, guys. You're all wrong. It's going to do just fine. It's going to start and it's going to drive, and that's going to be it. Well, the car is lighting up. It's charged up. It's unplugged. That's a good sign. Why don't I sit you guys down? Let's do a cold start for you. Yeah, I think the exhaust may be louder than the Mustang GT. Listen to that. And it's just speakers. Okay. I'll be the first to admit that's gimmicky as hell, man. That's gimmicky as hell. That's all right though. Vehicle is ready to drive. It says everything's good. It fired up like it's supposed to. Shows 226 miles of range, which is interesting because I've got it in custom mode. And in this custom mode, I guess we go into setup here. You can see I've got basically track, paddle shifters on. We've got regenerative braking all the way up. Traction is in sport mode. Suspension is in sport mode. Steering is in sport mode. So, I mean, we've got it. It's not in a friendly mode for the battery. You know what I mean? So I think you can go to auto mode, and then you can go to eco. And I don't know if that'll change. Paddle shifting disabled. 238 miles. So it definitely makes a difference. So as it turns out, this car is kind of an anomaly in a way, because 2024, they kind of gave you everything. But for 2025, you were supposed to have to pay extra for all this other stuff. Like this screen, this is the big screen. There's actually a smaller screen that you would get in the normal Scat pack. So this is an upgrade. But then I found out this car is also a track pack. The track pack has the staggered wheels and tires, bigger wheels and tires, and you get the performance pages with the race options, and it has the cameras, okay? It's got cameras everywhere. You put a USB stick in, and you can film everything as you're racing your car around. All of this stuff was additional. The power shot that gives you the maximum horsepower, maximum torque, all of this stuff was extra. And this particular car is like, I think this is about as loaded as you can get one of these. So I feel pretty good about that. Now, let's go back to the drive modes. We go to auto, and then if we go to eco, that's where we get our best economy right there. I mean, that honestly, if I was on the highway, that's probably how I would drive it. Did anybody else notice that it had a pistol grip shifter? Like old school? This car is so filthy. I gotta get this thing cleaned up. It's so cool, some of the cues that you notice from the 60s. Let's get Oh, we got lap timers and everything going on, man. This car is ready to roll. Okay. All right. Let's take it out and make sure everything is okay. I think it is, because if it wasn't, surely the car wouldn't be driving right now, right? So in eco mode, it's nice and quiet. 238 miles. Ugh. I'm still leery about taking this car on a road trip. If I take it up towards St. Louis, I need to go check on my uncle's house anyway. Nobody's been there in almost 5 months. So I think this is the car to take, assuming we don't run into any errors or problems before then. But I fully intend on winning this new car. I haven't won it yet. I should be more specific. I plan on winning it. For me, the auction's tomorrow, so we'll find out soon. I think it makes sense to take this, but it just... 238 miles, that is rough, man. It's almost 700 miles to my uncle's house. That's a lot of stopping. That's a lot of charging. And I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll have to try to set through the app here, through the screen, the charging points. We'll see what it does and how long it anticipates it's going to take. For me, typically when I drive a normal car up there, it takes me about 10 hours. It's realistically an 8-hour drive, but I'm a little older. My bladder ain't what it used to be. So for me, I need to stop every now and again, and it takes me about 10 hours. So far, the car seems to be doing great. This is my first time putting it in eco mode. I've never done that before. It feels fine. Honestly, the power feels more than sufficient. Yeah, it's great. Let's floor it. Okay, that's boring. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really, really bad. Now, this is interesting. You've got your drive modes button. I found out by accident this is a button. On my Ram truck, that was stationary and your buttons were on each end. But if you push this twice, it goes into custom mode. Oh yeah, immediately everything... Right? And that's it. Like, it's honestly, Nick said it best. He said it's like playing one of his video games. It's freaking awesome, man. Are you kidding me? And then you hit the power shot button, push it, and then punch it. Whoa. It really is like a video game. This car is so much fun. And it says power shot complete. And then, you want to go back into auto and eco mode, just push it, go back into economy, and there you go. Everything goes back to normal. Life is good again. Now we're going to pull in here. Let's go back. The cameras, by the way, are phenomenal in this. The cameras are absolutely amazing. The tech, while it's not the best, at least the things that I care about a lot work very well. Like the backup cameras are amazing. The side repeater cameras, they kind of suck. I wish they would have gone with some higher quality cameras for the repeaters, but whatever. The ambient lighting, really nice. It is a very comfortable, not muscle car-esque at all. It is like grocery getter with a lot of horsepower-esque. That's what this thing is like. I love the car. I'm not kidding. I've only had it for 112 miles now, but I absolutely love the car. That may change if something breaks on it, which I'm very concerned about because of the app and the dashboard. These things have me... I'm leery right now. I do not 100% trust this car yet, but while I'm driving it, I do love this car. I'm gonna have to come out with a different video later on after we put some miles on, and maybe one way to do that is just to bite the bullet. Let's take it on a road trip and try to go. I mean, it's 700 miles to my uncle's house and 700 miles back. That will get me really well acquainted with this car very quickly, and I think at that point it'll be pretty easy to come out with a video. What is this guy doing? To come out with a video telling you guys exactly... What the hell? This guy's driving backwards. Exactly what I think about this car after being in it for 20 hours. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's the deal. Yes, we got a warning on my phone. Yes, I got a warning on the dash. But the car it's fine. So maybe it's a glitch. Maybe it's got something to do with plugging it into a home charger. I don't know. I've never used an outside charger before. My electricity is so cheap, guys. It's like 11.9 cents per kilowatt hour. It's stupid cheap. On a car like this with a 100 kilowatt hour battery, if it was dead empty, it would cost me 12 bucks. Okay, 12 bucks in eco mode to do about 240 miles, or in regular mode about 225. Okay, 12 bucks for 225 miles. In my opinion, that's not bad. Is Tesla better at pretty much everything? Yes, but in my opinion, Teslas are boring. They are everywhere. Everybody's seen them. Everybody's had one. It's over, okay? These cars, these are new to the scene, man. And while they may be, honestly, the most hated cars on the internet today, I believe that. I really do. I think these are the most hated and probably the most misunderstood cars on the internet today. I feel kind of privileged to be driving one right now, because this thing is literally content gold. There are very few people on YouTube that have one of these cars. There's very few people around in this area in Oklahoma that are driving them. So you get people coming up and asking questions and talking, and you get to clear up some of the misconceptions. These cars, unless they're absolutely garbage and break regularly, which I don't know that yet, these cars are actually pretty damn amazing. It's a nice place to be, and so far, I'm happy with it, aside from what you saw at the beginning of the video. Now, listen to how it sounds when you shut it off. This is kind of wild. "100% charge, everything is good, 224 miles of expected range." I don't know, man. The range is a little on the low side. I'll be the first to admit that, but still, pretty awesome car. Just not worth anywhere near $85,000. Now, there's one thing that kind of kills this car for me, man. Well, three things if you're being honest with yourself. One of them is the price. It's insane. $85,000 makes absolutely no sense for one of these cars at all, especially when you can go out and buy a Plaid for less. Yes, you're going to buy a used Plaid, but still you can get a Plaid for less money than you can get this car for, and this car doesn't stand a chance going up against a Plaid, okay? But on the flip side, it's still a quick car, 0 to 60 in 3.3 with 670 horsepower when you're into the power shot and you've got it in drag mode. You got to have everything just right to get all of the horsepower out of this thing, but still, I think the numbers are pretty good, but the price is really bad. The next thing that just kills it for me is the top speed. 137 miles an hour from a car that's 670 horsepower? This makes no sense. This car is quicker 0 to 60 than a Hellcat, but yet the top speed is 137 miles an hour. Can somebody make that make sense? That's got to be something that needs to be recalibrated, something that can be programmed and changed. It has to be. There's no way a car with these kinds of numbers is capped at 137 miles an hour. It doesn't make any sense to me. So between the price tag, the speed limited to 137 miles an hour, and the fact that the range is just, man, especially for a 100 kilowatt hour battery, the range is honestly kind of pathetic. With that said, I think it's an interesting car. It's very unique. Obviously, Dodge can't sell them. And I think if you wait, just wait it out, the depreciation on these things are going to be absolutely horrendous, man. It's going to be awful. And I think within 2 years, These things are going to be stupid dirt cheap, guys. They already are coming down quite a bit. They took $25,000 off the price on these at David Stanley. So the price is already coming way, way down. I think it's just a matter of time. Wait it out. Give it a year or two. And don't forget, coming soon, they're going to be coming out with these, not with the Hemi. To my knowledge, these are coming out with the Inline 6, the Hurricane that was in my truck. Honestly, I don't want any part of that. All right, they're going to have the 550 horsepower high output, and then the other one will be like 425 horsepower standard output in gas. That's going to be weird. You have the same car, but with electric, but with gas. You'll have the Scat Pack and the RT in the electric, but then you're going to have, I guess, the RT and the Scat Pack in the gas too. But then they're also going to make these 4 doors again, so you can buy them with 4 doors or 2 doors or electric or gas or high output gas. It's getting too convoluted. It's getting very confusing. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, a lot of people are confused that this is called a charger. In fact, I've seen a lot of the younger people complaining that's not a real charger. It's only got 2 doors. And I'm standing here scratching my head going, you're young, aren't you? Because you need to go back and learn a little bit of history here. The charger was 2 doors. The 4-door chargers, those are the fakes. 4-door chargers, that's not a real thing, man. I don't care what they call it. The charger has always been 2 doors. So the fact that they went back to their roots, and there's a lot of styling cues from the 60s and 70s that went into this car, obviously not the tech, but there are a lot of styling cues that really go back to their roots, and I think that's an amazing thing to do, man. You're kind of combining old school with new school. I love the car, and we're just going to have to see how it goes from here, guys, because I am literally, I don't know. That text thing that I got, the warning message on the dash, really sketched me out on this, and it's going to take a little while for me to feel totally comfortable with it. With that, I think I'm going to call this video a wrap. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hop in the Escalade and go haul some boxes down to AAR headquarters. But I thought I'd shoot this video real quick, because as soon as I saw a warning message on my phone and then I saw it on the dash, I was like, nope, we ain't even doing nothing until I pick up a camera and film this experience. So if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.